Hello Sprouts, and welcome to Dreamy Adventures on the Miss Apple Storytime podcast. I'm Miss Apple, and tonight we're going on an adventure to discover a magical garden. Maybe you're snuggled up with your favourite blanket or cozy in your bed. Let's start by taking a big, deep breath together. Ready? In and out. Wonderful. Now that we're comfy, let's start our adventure. The Sparkling Garden. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Vayu who loved to explore. One sunny morning, while Vayu was playing in the garden, running through the grass and bug-searching under logs, he found a secret door. He'd never seen it before. It was very well hidden, covered in vines and flowers deep within the hedge. As he looked closer, he discovered that between the branches there was a tiny golden handle. I wonder what's behind this magical door, Vayu thought. Maybe a vegetable patch full of delicious things to eat, or a butterfly house filled with beautiful, colourful butterflies fluttering around. Vayu reached out, turned the handle, and creak, the door opened. On the other side, he found the most magical flower garden he had ever seen. The flowers weren't just colourful, they sparkled like they were sprinkled with glitter, blue, pink and purple. Vayu carefully stepped through the doorway, and whilst looking around, he heard a little rustle in the long grass. He looked closer and, "Oh, hello," said a little voice. It was the tiniest bunny with fluffy white fur and long ears all the way down to the ground. "Who are you?" said Vayu. "I'm Pip, the garden guide. Come with me and I'll show you the magic of the garden." And with that, Pip hopped away very quickly. Vayu scrambled behind Pip, trying hard to keep up. Then they came to an abrupt stop. "Listen," said Pip. Vayu followed the sound and saw a patch of flowers. He looked closer and realised, hold on, these flowers are singing. Singing flowers. How magical! The flowers swayed gently, humming a soft and cheerful tune. It sounded like the buzz of bees and the tinkling of tiny bells. Vayu was so happy. This really must be a magical garden. Before Vayu could blink, Pip was off again. They skipped and jumped through the long grass, finding themselves next to a bright and beautiful pond. "Watch this," Pip said, wiggling his nose. Suddenly the water rippled and the little fish with sparkling scales jumped up, twirling in the air like tiny ballet dancers. "Wow," said Vayu, "this garden really is magical." "Let's go," said Pip again, and they were off. Pip brought Vayu to the oldest tree in the garden. The trunk was wide and its branches reached all the way up to the sky. "This is the heart of the garden," Pip said. The tree bark glowed softly and its leaves shimmered like glitter and gold. "Every wish made here comes true," said Pip, "on one condition. It has to be a kind wish." Vayu closed his eyes and whispered, "I wish for every garden to be as happy and magical as this one." The tree rustled its branches and with a deep booming voice said, "Thank you for your wish." When it was time to go, Pip gave Vayu a tiny golden flower to remember the garden. "Come back any time," Pip said with a hop. Vayu waved goodbye and went through the door, knowing that he had found a magical place he would never forget. Isn't that a wonderful story? Gardens are full of magic if we take the time to look carefully, just like Vayu did. Now it's your turn to imagine your very own magical garden. Close your eyes if you'd like and picture it in your mind. What does your garden look like? Are there flowers of every colour? Maybe there are colourful butterflies flying around or tiny bees buzzing from flower to flower. Can you imagine what your magical garden sounds like? Maybe there's a little stream bubbling softly or birds singing sweet songs. Now in our minds we can imagine walking through your magical garden. What's the first thing you see? Do you smell something sweet like roses or honey? Maybe there's a tiny animal, just like Pip the bunny, hopping by to say hello. Isn't it fun to create a magical garden all of your own? Then you can visit it any time in your imagination. Let's sing a gentle lullaby all about the magical garden. In the garden dreams so bright, tiny stars in flowers hide. Bunnies whisper, fish all gleam, ponds that sparkle like a dream. Close your eyes and float on air. Magic waits for you out there. Wishing trees and butterflies, singing flowers softly sigh. Nighttime hugs the earth so tight. You are safe and loved tonight. In your dreams come back and play in the garden far away. Before we say goodnight, I have another story for you. It's called The Sleepy Butterfly. In a quiet corner of the magical garden, there was a little butterfly named Bella. Bella had beautiful wings that shimmered like rainbows, but at the end of each day, her wings would get tired from all the flying. One evening, Bella found a cozy flower to rest on. She tucked her wings in close and listened to the sounds of the garden, the soft rustling of leaves and the gentle whoosh of the evening wind. As Bella started to fall asleep, the moon peeked through the clouds and whispered, "Good night, Bella, sweet dreams." And with that, Bella let out a tiny butterfly yawn, closed her eyes, and dreamt of sunny skies and sparkling flowers. Just like Bella, it's time for us to rest too. so that we can dream of wonderful adventures. Thank you for joining me tonight on Dreamy Adventures with Miss Apple. I hope you enjoyed exploring the magical garden with me, and that your dreams are full of singing flowers, wishing trees, and sleepy butterflies. Just remember, you are loved, you are special, and tomorrow is a brand new adventure. Sweet dreams, little sprouts. Good night.